What is up, gamers? Bullets here. This time I'm bringing you a quick review of the Destiny beta on the Xbox One. Destiny takes place pretty much all over the place, traveling from the last safe city floating in space to planet Earth, to the moon evolving around Earth, and I'm assuming more than that in the final game. Starting out, you begin as a level 1 who just meets your little floating robot friend who woke you from death, also known as your, in quotations, ghost. This little guy will counsel and aid you in your quest of the entire game, providing you with missions, unlocking doors, hacking computers, and more. You can choose one of 3 classes: the Titan, which is basically a soldier; the Hunter, which is basically a weaker version of the soldier with a little more agility to him to make up for his lack of strength and defense; and the Warlock, which is physically the weakest, but has some awesome magic to help you kick ass just as much as the brutish Titan. Each character has their own set of skills, differing from one another, but ultimately giving you the same result: kicking the asses of the Fallen. Who are the Fallen? They are the bad guys who want to destroy all planets and life forms other than their own. The Fallen have several different types of bad boys for you to go up against, including several mini and large bosses to block your path. The boss battles can get a bit repetitive, however. All you really have to do to beat them is attack, hide, and attack again, some going on for much longer than others, and sometimes it feels far too long. However, this is just a beta, so hopefully the final game will have some variations in the boss's tactics in taking you out, instead of just being an overpowered monster who can take loads of damage and deal even more damage in single blows. The worlds are detailed, and I say worlds because there's several of them to choose from, and they're just beautiful to look at, even on the Xbox One for all you Xbox haters out there. Water reflects every bit of the world's atmosphere with a realistic blurred effect as the many waves crash into each other and the puddles or streams in the environment. The view is far-sighted as far as you can see. Oh, unless there's a wall in front of you, of course. In order to get around, you will walk, run, or summon your hover bike to make traveling a bit faster, or find a weaponized vehicle somewhere on the map. Once you beat a mission, you'll be forced back into orbit mode, where you will decide to visit the safe city, explore another location, or go into multiplayer versus games. You can also return to the location you just beat to explore it a little bit more thoroughly and perhaps do some side missions as well as gain experience. And I'm assuming in the finished product, there'll be a lot more loot as well. This game should have a high replay value to it. However, being a beta, the loot is very limited for now. You won't find a whole lot of weapons and armor to choose from, not even skills that you can level up. But it's fun. Anyway, you can only get up to level 8 for now, with each skill you get chosen for you. But once again, what do you expect? It's a beta. It's meant to give us a taste of what's to come, and I gotta say, it tastes pretty good. Though I don't have any footage of multiplayer experiences at the moment, they are there and it makes the game that much more interesting. You can either pair up with your buddies to explore or finish missions, or you can run solo and still run into other random players to assist you on your journey, so you feel like the MMO factor is there. But you'll notice you'll see more people in the city than in the actual level you are currently playing in. I'm sure they have reasons as to why they aren't loaded with people, although mine seem to have been well populated, so I have no complaints. There is multiplayer versus games as well, or there are, I'm sorry, which I think will be a huge part of the final game. I had a lot of fun playing Domination, although it's called something other than that, you pretty much know what you're playing. It's Domination. Watch out for snipers and dudes on rifles, and vehicles and turrets. Sneaky fucking bastards. Anyway, your level does play into this, and your gear. Whatever you're wearing and using as in weapons and gear, will be what you have in the multiplayer versus games, as well as your character class level and skills. So it's best to play this after you've leveled up a little bit. Otherwise, you're going to get bitch slapped all over the place. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I hope this mini review helped you decide whether you'll be interested in picking up the final title in September or not. No matter what system you're playing this game on, it's sure to be a lot of fun. I wasn't interested in Destiny at first, but I pre-ordered to get the beta code just out of boredom, and I'm not disappointed that I did. Last but not least, if you need something to compare it to, think of Halo meets MMO, except for it's an MMO with graphics that are actually worth the shit and pretty nice to look at. That's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to favorite, rate, comment, and subscribe. Bullets for lunch, signing off. Good night.